Hello there, church. Good morning. Pastor Ray here again. Just sending you another video blog for our midweek encouragement. And today is Wednesday, January 11th, I believe. But I just want to share with you again another devotional this morning. And today's devotional will be taken from the book of First Kings, chapter 19. And last Sunday, we started a new series called No Filter. And in that series, I mentioned that we will be talking about biblical characters in the Bible that God used, exposed their weaknesses and their flaws, but still used them for His glory. And this Sunday, we're going to talk about one of those characters, and that character is going to be Elijah. And if you know about Elijah is, I would say, arguably one of the greatest prophets mentioned in the Bible. If you remember when Jesus went on that mountain of transfiguration, his disciples saw an appearance of Moses and Elijah with him, and they asked him if they could put up a shrine with the three of them, but Jesus told them no. And so this just tells us, just how important Elijah was, in the history of Israel and the ministry that God has done through him. But just like I mentioned in our series, even the greatest men of God, you can see that they have weaknesses and they have flaws. And here, in the story of Elijah, from chapter 19, verse 2 to uh, to 4, we'll see here that after Elijah defeated 450 prophets of Baal and he called out fire from heaven, the Bible says that he became depressed and he was afraid for his life. And in verse 2, chapter 19, 1 Kings, it says, Then Jezebel sent a messenger to Elijah, saying, So may the gods do to me, and even more, if I do not make your life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. Because she's talking about all the prophets that Elijah has killed. And verse 3, the Bible says, And he was afraid, and arose and ran for his life, and came to Beersheba, which belongs to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came and sat down under a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die, and said, It is enough. Now, O Lord, take my life, for I am not better than my fathers. I just love the story of Elijah, because it talks about just the reality of, even though you are called, even though you are man of God, and even though you are so anointed and you have done great things for God, sometimes you still go through that lowest point in your life. And here we can see the life of Elijah that, man, just after just the peak of his pretty much ministry, defeated all the Baal prophets, he was strengthened, and then he started running for his life. But if you finish the story, you can see that God sustained him, God encouraged him, God talked to him. And that's just what I love about God. God can handle our weaknesses. God can handle even though we feel defeated. After he has shown us his power and miracles, when we are down and when we are depressed, and like Elijah, sometimes in his depression he asked for his life to be taken away, but God can handle that. And I hope that is just a great encouragement for us this morning to give God our weaknesses and give God, even though we feel defeated sometimes, God can handle it and God will always sustain us. And so I hope that's a great encouragement for us this morning, church. I just want to remind you, please, let's get back to inviting people. This coming Sunday will be part 2. We'll be talking about Elijah, and also I want to remind all our women, we have a scheduled first women's ministry meeting of the year. It will be on January 28th. It's called Fresh Start, and it's going to be a fellowship for women's to, I believe, going to Mission Bay Park. Just get it started, working out together, and have fellowship together. So looking forward to that. So that's it, church. Hope to see you all this Sunday, and bring someone along, invite someone. I'm pretty sure they'll be encouraged by the message this coming Sunday. God bless, church. Love you all.